wait a minute. What is this? What is this one?
This is Gorilla Glue that is cured for 5 days. And we're going to see if it works.
So you used the Gorilla Glue on the clip.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let it dry for a long time.
Yeah.
Apparently it's good for wood, plastics, metals.
Is that glue directly on that wood?
It is right on there.
Is that going to tear the side of my table up?
You were going to have me put screws in it.
No, we were going to put screws underneath. The bracket was going to... Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
I will redo a live edge for you.
It'll be fine.
Is this like your grandfather's
It'll
or
be
something?
fine. No, but I love this table.
I do too.
I had a good friend of mine, Ryan Surratt, built this table for me, and he built that table at the same time.
Oh.
And I love this table.
Okay. You were 10 feet away from me for like 2 weeks while I worked on this.
I didn't realize. I thought there was like double-sided adhesive tape.
Yeah.
You know,
I tried that.
Things like that. And I'm fine.
It's very
screwing stuff in the bottom is totally cool.
Your friend who made
Oh
it,
my gosh.
it's very well sealed because nothing sticks to it. I bet if
Okay,
I pulled it off,
interesting.
it's gonna be fine.
I've got my very first office that this ever went into. There were some other guys around me in the building that we all hung out, and so every Friday we would meet in my office and we would have Old Fashioned Friday. And there would be 4, 5, 6 guys, sometimes 8 guys, who knows. Different guys would show up, and we would all make old fashions.
There's a great ring to it.
Probably 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. We'd have a couple of old fashions before we headed home.
It's
and
kind
we'd
of
just sit around and shoot the bull. So you can see the rings on it.
Yeah, it's kind of got some use to it.
Yeah.
I'm just putting my own stamp of approval on it now.
Oh, yeah.
And that thing's never coming down anyways. We're here.
I'm totally fine with it.
We're here.
I'm totally fine with it.
We're going to keep doing this.
Do you think we're here?
Oh, yeah.
I think that one's going to hold.
Okay. Never coming down.
We are going to really quickly just say thank you to... Who was our lady? Who was our friend?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah. Sarah was the winner.
I want to find her.
I don't think we ever found out where she's from, though. But she was the winner of the Derek Stroop giveaway. 2 tickets this
Sarah
Saturday.
Busk.
Sarah Busk.
Sarah Busk.
Well done.
Yep.
Thanks for doing that.
And here's what Sarah doesn't know.
Oh, no.
But she is going to be sitting next to me because I did decide.
You're going.
I've been back and forth. I've been waffling.
You are unbelievable.
It's like we're going out of town next week, so I felt like, oh man, that's so much.
You said no.
Okay,
You said yes.
I
No.
don't want to. Obviously, I want to take my wife, but it's like, she's like, that feels like a lot. We're gonna be gone next week, and the dogs are leaving, and this. So should we do? And we just got a lot going on. So we were like, okay, we're gonna call it off. So that's when I was like, hey, why don't we give these tickets away and let's do that.
Yeah.
And then, but dude, I saw a video yesterday on Instagram. Derek was doing an interview with somebody, and he was talking about what it meant to him to record his very first special in Birmingham, Alabama, in the South.
Yeah.
Southerners are different. We tell stories differently. We have a sense of humor that is different. He's like, living in New York City, I want people, when they understand that I'm from the South, when they learn that, I want them to go, oh, this guy is pretty sharp. This guy has a quick wit. This guy is kind. This guy is different than what we think Southerners are. And I was like, dadgummit, I want to be there that night.
Yeah.
I want to be there.
Yeah.
So Joe Levitt and I are going to drive up on Saturday, drive down, go to dinner at a great restaurant, go to the show, drive back, be back in our beds before midnight.
That's a great
Great
decision, dude.
Yeah.
So when you told me that you weren't going, I was disappointed.
I know.
Now I'm back. I will live through you.
Yeah.
And congratulations, Sarah.
Yes. Sarah Busk.
That's awesome.
We don't know where Sarah's from, but congratulations, Sarah. She won the tickets to Derek Stroop, and she won a $100 gift card to Helen. We're going to put that reservation in her name. She's going to be dining at one of my favorite spots, and it'll be one of your favorite spots in the future.
It looks unreal.
It's so good. It's so good.
I want to say like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
I want to say subscribe. Add this in your podcast regime. when you get done with one podcast, I hope this one's the next one that auto plays for you. And like us on YouTube. Leave us a comment. Tell us what we're doing wrong and what we're doing right. Follow us on Instagram. I don't know. Share it with your cousin down in Birmingham. Chris will be there. He'll be there.
I'll be there.
So have your cousin look for him.
We are calling an audible today.
Yeah, I came in the office. I had my notes printed out for our episode that we discussed that we were going to do.
Yep.
Ready to rumble. Let's set it up. And he said, no.
Now, I don't know.
No.
I don't know that I know you well enough yet to know. When that happens, does that bother you or does it excite you?
Depends on the person. I think with you, I got excited.
Okay.
I got excited.
Okay.
It kind of took a little pressure off because I'm just responding.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's about to happen. Now, if it's a calendar thing or like a plan and the plan doesn't, and you spontaneously say like, let's go to Birmingham Saturday night, I gotta get frazzled.
Interesting. Okay. And dude, you're gonna hate me. You're 5 on the Enneagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
So spontaneity for you is amazing.
I love it.
It's the
I love
spice
spontaneity.
of life.
It's the spice of life.
It is.
Bro. Side note, when you said that, this has nothing to do with anything we're talking about or anything up to this point. But when you just said spice of life, it reminded me of when I was 21 years old, I worked at a golf course in Hendersonville, Tennessee called Country Hills Golf Course. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
And there was a guy who was so Southern.
That's the best.
And when he would come in to play golf, he played golf there all the time. I don't remember his last name, but his first name was Todd. I do remember his first name being Todd. And when Todd would come in, he would ask for a cup of ice for his drink, whatever he was drinking on the golf course. But he would always say, "Can I get a glass of ass? Can I get a glass of ass, please?"
Oh, my gosh.
And I would always go, "Todd, you're asking me for a glass of ass right now."
And he's like, no.
And he's like, no, I want a glass of ass. You know what I want? Give me a glass of ass.
That's hysterical.
He was asking for ice, but he said it like you would say
that guy needs his own
donkey.
Instagram.
Yes. So anyway, when you said spice of life, it reminded me of that. I've always been reminded of Todd.
I wonder what Todd's doing. That's awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah, we're calling an audible today. And I'll just say we were gonna talk about gun control. We were gonna talk about guns in America and just have a discussion about like.
Okay, so the cat's out of the bag. That's
yeah. We'll talk about it in the future. I'm excited to talk about it because I do think
future episode.
I do think it's an interesting time that we're living in when it comes to that, and I have a lot of thoughts and opinions
Appropriate
about what's going on
I agree.
and maybe how we can be.
We need to talk about it.
Yeah.
It deserves that.
I agree. But
man, wow.
What?
I'm ready. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared.
I always feel like that these things are going to be great. You might be like, "What the crap? This is such a letdown." All right, but I'm just going to tell you where this is coming from.
I'm always game though.
Tomorrow I turned 48, and we talked about this a little bit yesterday. In that
happy birthday, Eve.
It's the eve of my 48th birthday, and this, for whatever reason, and not for whatever reason, because I think I can pinpoint kind of why, but for a lot of different reasons, this one is hitting me different.
Okay.
It's hitting me different than 30 or 40 or 45 or 47, whatever.
Okay.
Anyone before, I've never felt affected by my birthdays, by like getting older. This one feels different to me. And so I have been thinking a lot the last week or so about why that is. I've been asking myself, like, why am I feeling this differently?
Mm-hmm.
And I even last night, I sat down. Are you familiar with Substack? Have you ever heard of Substack?
Yeah, but I couldn't tell you what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of a writing platform, you know.
Yep.
And so I started a Substack account like 5 years ago, and I've never written a single thing on it. I was just like, oh, you just set one up.
Yeah.
And so last night I started working on my very first ever Substack. I'm writing what I'm doing is I'm writing a letter to my 50-year-old self. I told you, sort of something I've been thinking about. I'm writing a letter on the eve of my 48th birthday to my 50-year-old self. And I know this might be a word that maybe you and I both would bristle at, just because I think you and I are both kind of anti-business speak.
Okay.
You know,
corporate, you mean?
Yeah, corporate, synergy, synergistic,
right.
30,000-foot view. At the end of the day, the bottom line is,
Oh, yeah.
that stuff just, I bristle.
Drives
when I
me
hear it.
nuts.
Drives me crazy.
Yeah.
And I hear vision casting a lot when people are talking like that.
So much baggage.
A lot of vision, casting of vision.
What's your vision?
But I can't think of a better word. I'm almost approaching this as doing a little bit of vision casting for the next 2 years of my life.
Okay.
I'm taking some stock in what is going well in my life right now, how to continue that, what is not going the way I want it to right now, what do I need to do to change that? And so I'm writing this letter. I started working on it last night. I'm going to finish it today. I'm going to publish it today. A letter on the eve of my 48th birthday.
Yeah.
To my 50-year-old self. Okay?
And Substack is public.
It's public. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So everybody will be able to just click.
Read it.
Yep. Absolutely. And the thing that last night hit me, that it's all connected to. It's all connected to this. And I thought, okay, I'm going to ask Winston about this tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Because
yeah.
I will confess something to you right now.
Okay.
I love doing this.
Yeah.
I love doing this.
Me too. There
have been moments where I'm like, are we just sitting down goofing off for a week or for an hour each week?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm more so, and I do love when we tell dad jokes. I love when the occasional goof off.
Yep.
But I have really enjoyed like having Hilton on, having Kyle on, having Motley on.
Yeah.
And I've been searching a little bit for like the meaning, the mission of like, okay, what is this thing?
Okay.
And I think it hit me last night. I think not only does this, what I'm about to say or ask you about, apply to my personal life and the challenges that I feel like I'm facing and the things I want to accomplish in the next 2 years, but also it affects this thing that we do.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the word that I feel like was given to me by God. It's not going to be a brand new word for anybody. Everybody's heard this word.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's going to know this is, I feel like everybody's going to feel like, oh yeah, obviously, Chris, that's important. Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think it also applies to when we talk about what Southern Gentleman is.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is at the core what our mission. I think you're going to agree. This is what we want our mission to be. Here's what it is.
Okay.
We want to be good stewards.
Mm-hmm.
Period. End of sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that groundbreaking? No. Everybody knows it's good to be a good steward, a wise steward.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I will confess to my wife, to you, I feel like I'm a poor steward of a lot of things in my life right now.
Yeah.
I'm a poor steward of my health.
Yeah.
I'm a poor steward of my finances. I'm a poor steward of some relationships in my life. There are a lot of areas in my life that I feel like I'm a poor steward. I'm not wisely stewarding what God has given me to manage. The plot of land, who was it that talked about that? Who talked about tending our field? Mansfield. Audio.
Yeah.
I was thinking audio from, but I'm not tending my field well.
Yeah.
In several areas of my life.
Yeah.
And so it sent me down this kind of thing last night where I was looking up quotes about stewardship.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about what are the different areas of a man's life that when we leave this this
Flesh.
what is it?
The flesh.
When we
We leave our body.
when we leave this space and time and we move on to the next,
Yeah.
that God would go, you were a wise steward.
Yeah.
You were a wise steward of your marriage,
Yeah.
of your kids, your friendships,
Mm-hmm.
the money that I entrusted you with. You were a good steward. You were a wise steward of that. You took care of your body.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like there are maybe, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 kind of core areas. But then those are just like, oh my gosh, each of those is filled with
Mm-hmm.
an infinite number of little, offshoots of like.
Mm-hmm.
But it hit me really hard last night that, okay, that is what,
Yeah.
if I could sum up what I want the next 2 years of my life to be about,
Yeah.
coming from where I am to where I want my 50-year-old self to be, what I want to look and feel like, how I want the inside of my body to work, how I want my marriage to work, how I want the relationship with my kids to be, how I want the relationship with my handful of good friends to be, how I want my businesses to operate, how I want my bank account to look.
Mm-hmm.
Be a good steward.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, it just hit me. It hit me
Yeah.
like a ton of bricks last night.
Yeah.
It all, at least for me, that's what it kind of, you could simplify it and go, okay, we've got one life. Oh, time. Your freaking time,
Oh,
dude.
Yeah.
That's the one that crushed me last night. Like, you start doing math on, I think, I might get this wrong. I think the average American male lives to be 78.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
All right, well, I'm going to turn 48. So I
Okay.
have 30 years left.
Yeah.
Exactly, as of tomorrow. I have 10,950 days left.
Wow. You're about to break 10,000 in 3 years.
It's not long.
Yeah, no, it's not. Well, not when you put it in numbers. No.
No.
Mm-mm.
And every other measure of time that you could apply to a man's life, let's say the number of days my daughter is going to be in our home, the number of days I'm not going to be a grandfather, the number of days I'm going to be physically able. All of those are shorter than that.
Right, right. Yeah, it always changes.
That it just, I don't know. It
Did that answer your why? That all of this that we're doing together on here, did that answer to a degree? Like, all of this rolls up to men stewarding their lives well.
Yes. That's what I think Southern gentlemen should be about, period.
Yep.
And that could be, there will be absolutely be moments where we're going to talk about 3 of our favorite cocktails for the winter because I want to show hospitality well to people when they show up in my home or when I'm invited to their home, I want to be able to serve people but it also, like, writing this letter to myself, I'm just having to get brutally honest with myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna use the word for effect, and I will bleep it out. I'm a steward of a lot of things in my life, and I'm having to admit that.
Me too.
I'm a steward.
Yeah.
And
do you acknowledge that makes sense, that it's difficult for us men? Like, do you don't say that in a shaming way. You just say it
No.
as a reality.
As a reality. as a reality. No, I'm not
I mean-
saying that in a shaming way. No.
And I'm not skirting
No.
it either. I'm
No.
not saying that it's okay.
I agree. Yeah.
I'm just
we don't want to
saying-
excuse it.
I'm just saying that makes sense.
Yeah, but it is
Being a dad, working a job, being a
Yep,
husband.
Yep. It's a lot.
Staying healthy.
It's a lot.
Staying emotionally healthy, keeping up with your friendships,
It's a lot.
connectivity.
But it is what we
finances,
should
your
strive
time.
for.
I agree. It's the most important thing is what we're saying.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
And at the pinnacle of that, truly, I believe this with all my heart, is our souls, our spirits, our
That's true.
relationship with God. I think back to what Jeff Elton said, not sitting in this chair. I'm motioning to this chair like he sat in this chair.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
didn't sit in this one, he sat in a different one.
yeah.
But if we are pursuing Christ above all else, you know, I can't remember where I recently read it. It's like closest to him is the safest place to be. And it doesn't mean bad things aren't going to happen or you're not going to struggle in life. But it does mean, like, I know I live with a lot of fear.
Mhm.
I live with a lot of fear about my kids, about the future, about health. Like, I live with a lot of fear. You know, the analogy that I remember, I can't remember where I read it. It's just like if you're trying to get as close to God the Creator every single day as you can, it's almost like I'm gonna try to get as close to that lion in the jungle as I can. Who's
Yeah.
afraid of the lion? Everybody.
Yeah.
Like, you're sleeping next to the lion, you're in the safest place. Now, it's not like you're not going to go hungry some days or you're not going to struggle or you're not going to, you know,
Mhm.
you can fill in the blank. There are a million things that you and I are going to struggle with, along with every other dude. But
right.
I do think it starts with that.
Yeah.
And if I am pursuing knowing God and trying to discern his will for my life, it affects the stewardship of literally every other thing in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It just does. It will.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm not saying that in a shaming way at all.
I
I'm just trying to be honest about where I'm at.
No, I appreciate
You
your. I think your vulnerability unlocks everything, and so I honor that.
It's another that word is another word that I feel like is overused, but I also love it. It's like man, the Brene Browns of the world, like
Well,
we have overheard that word, but it is true.
well, you're honest.
I'm trying to be,
You're
you
just
know,
squaring up,
part of this putting
squaring
this
up with yourself.
part of this writing out this stuff and putting it out there for other people to read is, I mean, I want to be held accountable a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
and you said,
that practice does it.
yeah,
You tell
and
your
I think
story.
talking about it like this, you know, even, because there are many areas of my life that I go, man, I'm just being a terrible steward
You know,
of what God gave me, and I only have it one time.
I relate to this. I turned 40 in March, so I'm a little behind you. And I deeply empathize with this idea and this concept. I think about it every day, even though in my mind I'm not thinking stewardship like the word definitionally.
Yeah.
But I am thinking about all the things that I am trying to do that's been put into my realm and my responsibility.
In your field. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think it is difficult. The male friendships that I have, we all feel the same way. That we're raising a family, we got a marriage, we have our own spirit too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, like tending the field doesn't mean that's where I have struggled. I give so much to tending what I feel like is somebody else's field that I forget about my own field.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so finances feel like they're over there. My kids and their growth feels like they're over there. Even my marriage feels like it's in that field. But I'm like, where is Winston's field? Like, where is my... What things underneath that umbrella that roll up to it? I'm giving so much to... I'm spraying pre-emergent and doing some prescribed burning over here on this section.
Yeah.
I'm doing this over here. I'm fertilizing that area. but it feels like it's for everybody else. Have you thought about that? So it comes back to, what am I stewarding for me? Because I forget to fertilize me. I'm in that field too.
Yep.
I'm in that field.
Yep.
Like,
I totally get
I've
it.
got my self work, my intimacy with myself, my emotional awareness of like, how am I doing? Gosh, have I even thought about myself in a minute? Have I shared that with another friend? Have I gotten squared up honest with me and another person? Those are like things that I think about that get pushed to the back of the line when you're out there running a tractor for baseball practice, and you're like, golly, well, I gotta. Whew. Here's what I think. If I don't steward myself, then I can't really do much for the field anymore.
100%. Yeah, it's putting the oxygen mask on yourself first
before your kids,
so you can then.
Which I used to never understand until I became a dad, I guess.
Yeah, but then you're like, oh, I get it now, because
you can't do
anything.
anything.
If I pass out,
not gonna matter.
They're not gonna be able to do it. I mean, probably they're not gonna be able to do it for themselves at the age they're at or whatever. But you're not,
I don't want this to start to become more obligation.
I understand that. I totally understand
become something for everything else in your life that you're responsible for, and then me is just. I just become the farmer who lost his soul.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I do get what you're saying. I also, I 100%, I get it.
Yeah.
Also, we as men have obligations.
True.
We as men are called to have certain responsibilities that
True.
fall on us that don't fall on other people. And
yeah.
So it's both. It's both.
It's all of
both.
It.
We absolutely.
But why do I not steward me first? Why do I not put my oxygen mask on first?
Yep. You have to. You have to.
In my time, in my what nourishes me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's
that's drinking. That it's physical.
Oh yeah.
It's spiritual.
Yeah.
It's mind, body, spirit.
Yep.
In that field, so I'm out there too. I just want to call that out because I forget. I don't tend my fields well, and it's usually because I haven't tended my own self well.
Yeah. And 100%, we have to do that. We have to do that. Like, I know, listen, today is today. Today for me is day one of, I feel like I've always known this. But I don't know, dude. Just something about last night sitting writing time.
It's a revelation.
There was. It was a little bit of like okay, because I'm always, I don't know. I think I'm always trying to overcomplicate things, and for me, this was felt like an oversimplification, which for whatever reason felt good. It was like, oh, wait a minute, okay,
it's clear.
Yeah,
and truth,
and I just feel like it applies to.
Yes.
Every single aspect of my life, period.
It does.
Be a wise steward.
Yeah. You keep putting wise in there. I like that.
Yeah, I think you have to be.
I like wise.
And I think wisdom is something that is evolving, and it's coming new every day. And I think we can get wiser every day, which means we become better stewards, more wise stewards.
Mm-hmm.
But taking care of ourselves. Like I know for me, that looks like, dude, if my morning starts in a particular way,
right,
it sets the tone for my entire day, and it gives me energy, I think, to serve other people in my life well. To be a wise steward of those relationships.
Because you've taken care of
Because
yourself.
I've taken care of myself first.
Yeah.
And then the thing that hit me this morning on my walk, because I love walking in the morning. I love it. But if I sleep too late, I don't get up and do my walk because I feel rushed and I got to get going and I got to get places. And
you're behind.
And you got to, and what hit me this morning is like, dude, so for me personally, a great morning sets the tone for the day. It's going to set the tone for how I eat through the day, for how I do my work, how focused I'm going to be, how I'm going to show up, how I'm going to be prepared. It sets the tone for everything.
Yeah, it does.
My morning starts the night before. This is the big one that just hit me today. And I mean, like, just me. The morning starts last night.
It's true. How
The
am I going to
morning
wake up?
starts for what did I put in my brain before I went to bed?
Yeah.
How many glasses of wine did I have?
Yeah.
How late did I stay up?
How long did I think about what I'm going to do in the morning?
Yes.
Does that set your
What kind of
conscience for it?
screens did I expose myself to?
Yeah.
And it's like, this morning was a byproduct of last night.
That's right. It builds.
And, but this morning I think is going to help build some momentum for me throughout the day and this evening. Because I want another morning tomorrow like I had this morning. Because I fed myself.
Yeah.
I took care of myself. I was a good steward of my soul this morning. Just this morning. And my hope is that by doing that, I'm a good steward of this conversation.
Yeah.
I'm a good steward of the work that I need to do later. I'm a good steward of my children, my wife, our marriage, my body, my brain,
That's so good, man.
And so it led me to this place like, okay, this morning when we're talking, I think
That's what you want this to be about.
I think it feels right that the mission or some part of the mission of Southern Gentlemen, these conversations that you and I have, or that we are able to have, with a guest, or even hats we design.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, how can those better, how can those things help other men be more wise stewards of the life they have been given by God?
That's really good, man.
You think so?
I think that's from God.
I believe it.
100%
I believe
think
it,
it is.
dude. I believe it.
100% think it is. And I feel like you're coming up with a mission statement. Some tagline.
Again, I hate
is-
mission statements.
I know,
Or-
but it is the foundation and something that's bubbling up
Yeah.
that supports this thing.
Yeah.
And we can point back to it and say, does that fit?
Yeah.
That's the filter by which we run it through.
And the thing is, like, nothing about being a wise steward, at least I don't think, nothing about being a wise steward means you can't have any fun. You can't tell jokes. You can't laugh. You can't have that's, those things are good for my soul.
That's legalism.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want this to become like something where we're just always like, okay, here's the next psychiatrist we've had, and here's the next psychologist, here's the next
Here's all the
men's
things that you
health
need to work
expert,
on. Here, when you're saying this makes me want to go start just writing a list.
Yeah.
Because now I've got these things that are tending to me, things that are tending to other realms of my life, things I'm responsible for. And if I'm tending to myself, humor's in there.
Oh, 100%.
Fun is in there.
100%.
It is. I think I would speak for a lot of men. It's hard to find appropriate fun and excitement in our stage of life.
Yeah.
Where you can recreate. Recreate's a great word. I need to be able to recreate.
Absolutely.
Because that gives my soul some life. So.
Yep.
So that's in there too. It's very broad, but it's also like it gives us something as to like, okay, that's where we're headed. That's why we're doing it. That fits in there for sure.
Yeah. I need to sit around a fire every now and then with some other dudes.
Yeah.
Having a couple drinks, peeing outside.
Yep.
Telling jokes.
Yeah. And
shooting the bull.
Catching up.
And sometimes those types of moments are indoors, sitting in these two chairs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
But it just, I don't know.
Have you started writing yet?
I started writing the letter last night.
Yeah.
And I'll finish it today because my goal is I'm gonna put it out today before it's on the eve of my 48th. And
were you quiet? Were you by yourself? Like, did that come to you?
Well, I mean, I've been thinking about it.
How does God find you?
Yeah.
How do you find God?
What was it? Something last night. I mean, I've been
it's been in
about
your spirit for a while.
Yeah. A couple of weeks I've just been thinking leading up to my birthday, like, why is
Something's there?
Why is this feeling different to me than years past? And I think there are a lot of different things specific to my life right now, whether it's kid struggles, you know, trying to grow businesses, you know, just lots of things, physical ailment, you know, that I'm just more aware of it this time. But I don't remember. I mean, I've been thinking about writing the letter, but I think last night I was just like, golly, I got to do it. Tomorrow's the eve of I've got to sit down and get these thoughts out. And, I mean, I'll tell you, like, just some of the, I mean, the big ones for me are my spiritual life, my walk with God, the Creator. My marriage, my children, my health, my body. That's a big one for me.
It's a big one. Yeah.
I'm like,
how do I treat myself?
Yeah, I mean, in this letter that I'm writing, I'm gonna tell you what I weighed this morning.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that even in a shameful. I'm just like,
yeah,
I'm better than this. I should take better care. I should be a wiser steward of my health, of my body. I only have one. I know that's so cliche, but it's also true.
Well, the truth sets you on the golden footstep of being able to see yourself for what it is.
Yeah.
The honesty is a gift. It is not shaming or embarrassing.
Nope.
That'll cloud you from reality and the gift of moving forward and growing and changing. And I think that's this practice. If I was gonna I'm gonna do this. By the way, I'm gonna write down my stuff. But the practice of this is even more so for me than 2 years from now. The benefit is, where am I today? Like I would spend time for me first saying, what does my field look like? I need to do some soil samples.
Yeah.
Of my current conditions.
I love that.
And all
soil
the things.
Samples.
Soil samples.
Yeah, I love that. Dude.
That was a developer term.
I love that.
Let's do some test pits.
Yeah.
Some geotechnical reports. You want me to keep going?
Oh man. Oh.
But I want to square up with myself, be completely brutally honest, for the sake of truth. The truth about where I am.
Yeah.
So that I can get the right things in my life to tend my fields well again.
I'm gonna tell you where I don't know why these two things are. I keep getting nervous about this.
I can't see the red light, so you're gonna have to just go.
It's red. It is red.
Good.
It's supposed to be red, right?
Yeah.
We're ticking.
Yeah.
I keep getting nervous about
PTSD.
it. I keep trying to look, and it still says we got 4 hours.
If we lose this,
I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh my gosh, this is good.
I don't know why these two words, for whatever reason, they're getting. Here are two things that I do not think about when I'm thinking about tending my fields. When I'm thinking about being a wiser steward. And when I say these two words, there's actually a back end. I don't think about Netflix, and I don't think about my stupid freaking phone. I don't think about those two things.
I hate my phone.
I hate it.
I hate my phone.
I hate it. It is a time thief.
It's a relationship thief.
Mm-hmm.
I was
It
going to
is,
mention
yes.
it, but then I was like, that's a rabbit trail. But like, it is one of my number ones in my
Yes.
field.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do you have so much of this field dedicated to this damn phone?
It's such.
It's a blocker, man.
Yeah. And I just don't. I know people go like, well, they can be used for. And I mean, I've been one of those persons to say like, oh, well, there's so many good things you could. I just can't think of a single thing I can do with it that I can't do with a laptop. Sitting at my desk, being intentional about the time I'm spending to do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
That thing steals my number one resource, my most precious, most finite resource.
Yeah.
That I am losing.
Yep.
They're going away. The seconds are going away like this. I am physically
10,900 days.
I'm physically dying. We are both dying. We are in the process of dying.
Mm-hmm.
And we are giving these things so many of our moments that we can't get them back.
That's awful.
We can make more money. We can create more brands. If you get divorced, crap, you can go marry a different woman.
Mm-hmm.
This time is gone, dude. The time we're spending right here, it's gone forever. You're
Right.
never getting it back.
Right.
And yes, into the relationships. Oh my gosh. The number of times my kids have seen me, I am ashamed of how that thing has affected my life.
And I'm doing it, embarrassingly, to escape them sometimes.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
It's not like I'm, trying to.
But we've been trained and
noise.
Conditioned
Yeah, man.
to turn
it's
to that
real
thing
bad.
to veg out or just zone out for a little bit, doom scroll.
I need a 180 complete reset on technology.
And here's the terrible thing, dude, is like, one of the things I meant to mention to you yesterday, because you and I have learned, this is a little behind the scenes. We're still good on time.
Yeah, bro.
You and I have learned that when we are regularly posting clips
right.
to shorts on
Right.
YouTube, it increases subscribers. And it makes sense. I understand it.
Yes.
And so there's this balance of like, oh man, I want our subscribers to grow.
Of course. But we're feeding them to stay on.
Yeah, and neither one of you want to do that. We effing hate doing that. There's not a single thing inside you or me that is attracted to the idea of making these clips, putting these things out there, having to post it, hashtagging it, posting it up.
Yep.
There's not one single thing other than maybe that occasional dopamine hit. If you're like, oh, that one got 100,000 views, like that felt good.
Oh, that felt good.
There's not a single positive,
which means we cause
beneficial-
more people just to stay on their phones.
Exactly.
Right.
That part of me is like, do we just literally shut down that crap?
Yeah.
I mean, I've asked myself that. I'm not saying that we should. I'm going like, should we just shut that down? And I've also gone to, okay, well, let's pay my daughter. And let's have her, because a lot of social media companies out there would cost you a lot. Somebody like her, she's not going to cost you a lot. Do we just give it to her? But I don't want to give it to her.
No.
I don't want her to be burdened by it.
Nope.
Because it's a
It's just
freaking
more
burden.
time. It's time.
It's time.
Thanks for this. Yeah. Yeah, that phone clouds my awareness of the way that I'm supposed to be tending to myself in my field.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
It totally veils me and makes me think, I think I'm good. How the hell would I know?
Yeah. And dude, the first where I said Netflix, and you could throw any streaming service in there. Okay. And I will just say entertainment in general. And I don't mean, I've really, this is at least just for me and my house. I don't mean entertainment that you're enjoying alongside another human being. Okay. If my son JD and I,
Right.
he's 9, we went to the tiny houses last week before last, I don't remember.
Right.
Dad, can I go with you? Yeah. He went with me. We spent the night. He wanted to watch Bad Guys 2, animated movie. I don't know if your kids have seen this.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yep.
But it's still in that rental phase where it's like $20 to rent it on streaming.
Man.
But he's like, Dad, can we watch? Oh, Dad, we're up here together. Can we rent Bad Guys 2? And I was like, absolutely. And we rented that movie, and we sat there, and I stayed off my phone, and we watched that movie together, and ate pizza and ice cream.
That counts.
And watched that movie together. Tonight, me and my family are going to sit and watch Dancing with the Stars together. And at least the majority of us will. We will be together in the living room, and we will not be on our phones, and we will be commenting, and, oh, they did really well, and let's vote for them. That's what we'll be doing tonight. Mm-hmm. Occasionally, my wife is like, let's watch a Hallmark movie together. Absolutely. But me personally, I have been guilty too many times of sitting in the stupid chair in my bedroom by myself with a laptop in front of me and earbuds in, and I'm watching a show that nobody else in my family either wants to or is allowed to watch. And it's not good for my brain, and it's not good for my relationships.
I call it alone together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's absurd.
It is absurd.
And it's absurd for Dad to be doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm cutting that crap out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be compelled by what's the latest, greatest show that my wife's not interested in. Mm-hmm. And it's not appropriate for any of my kids. But I'm going to sit over here alone and binge watch it over a week.
Yeah.
And take up an hour or two a night.
Yeah.
Just by myself. When I could be writing, I could be playing board games with my family. I could be seducing my wife. I could be doing I could be doing push-ups.
That's right.
But I'm over here just ingesting absolute garbage.
I hear you.
For no damn reason.
I hear you.
I'm fired up today, bro. In the best possible way.
A week ago, we got in a real bad habit of just like, the kids just take a remote and they just turn something on. Mm-hmm. I hid the remotes a week ago. Here's what happened. There was an adjustment period where they were like squirrely. They didn't know what to do. Addicts. Yeah. It was withdrawal. And then I realized they are around me like fruit flies on a banana, like an old banana, like a brown one. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I have delegated my relationship to YouTube. And now.
Oh, that's good, dude.
Did I really have to?
That's good.
Am I really ready to give my energy back to being a dad without the remotes? Because it's easier. It's easier to just, hey, y'all are over there. I'm gonna do my stuff. You're gonna do your stuff. But this technology, man, is in between our relationships. I am just gonna say it takes more energy without it.
100%.
Playing a board game with my 6-year-old son takes more energy.
Yes.
Than it does if we're just remotes.
But that's where I think feeding yourself first, being a wise steward of yourself, your soul, your body first, it can flow into an obligation that I feel like you and I as men have, as fathers we have.
Yeah.
It's an obligation to love on those kids and to spend time with them.
That's right.
And to know them and to be known by them.
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen when they're on your YouTube and you're watching The Diplomat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great show, by the way. Great show. But I'm not going to watch the next season of it.
Yeah.
Because my wife doesn't care about it and my kids aren't allowed to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep. Thanks for the Audible, man. This was probably the best Audible that could have happened. It was great. It was really good. I'm excited for you, and I'm inspired to do the same thing. So
let's go.
I love it.
Let's go.
Happy birthday.
Freaking.
Happy birthday.
Now, you know those videos where it's like a few moments later. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Now let's go fast forward like 24 months from now, and we're going to be sitting here like.
Oh, a few minutes later.
No, things need to change.
Okay. I like
things need to change.
Me too. Me too.
And so
always changing, man. You're never there until we are born into the glory of our holy bodies someday later.
But becoming wiser stewards, period. Because it is of your body, of your spirit, of your marriage, of your children, of your friendships, of your money, of your business, of your time, of your everything.
Yep, everything.
Becoming wiser stewards. Just be letting them.
Thanks for that, man. Thanks for bringing this. And thanks to you all for listening. And keep coming back, y'all.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out the other videos on our channel and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos.
And if you're tired of seeing our faces talk, you can go the audio-only route and catch us on Apple and Spotify. If you do that, be sure to subscribe, give us a rating and a review so that we can reach more people.
See y'all next week.